Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world.
Persekadiri
Have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Gets things running.
Shahriyan Abimanyu. Mohamed Fury. Jose Enrique.
Down to the flank. Nicely controlled. Lugo. Sweet beat. Winted. It's always going to be the keepers. Fernandez.
Hugo Samir.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. Lugo. Lovely feet.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
This match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring.
And the shot! Didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Lucas Ocampos certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill. It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
Is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from penalty points.
That's one way to annoy his teammates.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter. Once he got into that position, it's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Forward it goes.
Coco.
Out to the left it goes. It'll be a throw.
Hugo Samir.
No goals as yet.
Imanol Garcia. Shahriyan Abimanyu.
to set one up. Hummels attempts a clearance. Gets it back. Fernandez plays it forward. Campos going through, battles to win it back.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Hoists it forward.
Jose Enrique.
Verratti tries to get it forward quickly. Campos. Brushed off the ball there.
BRI.
And it's played forward. Mukoko. He's away. Chance! And out to safety. To the wing. Fernandez with the cross. Tries to get it clear.
BRI.
It's been played to a promising one. Oh, real chance!
Sriwijaya.
Get it back again. Mukoko! He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that led the opposition in there, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. When you lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Well, that's where he wants it.
Jose Enrique.
Flagged offside. Could be a chance. It's Lucas on Campos! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why to be top class on match day. That was a majestic stop.
Hummels plays it short. That's a hit! Goal, Sriwijaya! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That is some volley. Great technique.
Oh, wonderful. Just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
Sriwijaya.
Break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. The club has still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Back for a throw.
Shahrian Abimanyu. Imanol Garcia.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cleared without complication.
Hugo Samir.
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. On the right now, what's on? Ball swung in.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Ocampo. Shot a goal!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. Sriwijaya.
Picked up all 3 points from their previous game. A win, however narrow, really important. Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but by that far.
Imanol Garcia.
Did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. All the way back, and they start again. Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And the keeper's in command.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Chance to cross here. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Shahrian Abimanyu.
Put his team ahead with a first-half goal in his last game.
Beautifully done.
Sriwijaya.
Got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0. It's a brilliant interception.
Shahrian Abimanyu.
A hand in that goal, which gave his side the lead in their last match.
Surely it has a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Hubbles falls short. And it's Hubbles. Loose ball, who's going to get that? The referee's awarded a free kick. He's gone direct. It's hit the crossbar.
Percy Kadiri
Have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Dedi Kusnandar.
Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead. Ocampos, got a shot away! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper!
Lucas Ocampos simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Shahrial Abimanyu.
It is now or never. Time is against them. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that's that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than